Workshop number 5, starting a group. The first couple of meetings with your new group are extremely important. A good start is essential in any race, and it's just as essential for ensuring your group's success. The first and second meetings should focus on allowing the group to get acquainted with one another in a casual, non-threatening environment. These initial meetings are important also for casting the vision for the entire group. Your vision for the group must be cast from the outset and on a regular, ongoing basis. You want your people to know that you will be making progress as a group. You're not going to just hang out together in a holy huddle and say, "Us four, no more, shut the door." It's not a good vision for your group. So every great small group starts with the first meeting. So I want to talk to you about how to get ready for your first small group meeting. The very first thing you need to do is pray. Ask God's blessing. Ask God to help everybody to show up to the group, and that the right people would show up, and that the group would go well. Nothing begins without prayer, so bathe it in prayer. Hand out invitations in your neighborhood, at work, with your friends. God may be working in someone's life, and your group will be the most convenient way for them to begin growing spiritually. So be sure to plant some seeds by spreading the word. Assure them that this introductory meeting is for informational purposes. You would love to have them check it out. Some groups start by hosting an introductory barbecue in the front yard to encourage neighbors to come by, have some food, and discover what the group is all about. Sharing a meal together is a fabulous way of opening a group up. Fellowship times around meals help relationships to develop. Besides that, everyone loves to eat. Your goal is to create a warm environment for your guests. Obviously, you have hosted things before, but this is a little different. Leading a spiritual group begins by establishing relationships of trust with others who have come to the group. So from the beginning, you want to remove any obstacles that will limit the progress of the group. Make sure the room is comfortable. Arrange the chairs and couches so that everyone can be seen and see one another. Find yourself a seat where you can make eye contact with everyone. Have refreshments ready as people arrive, as this will help people to mill around and get to know others before the meeting begins. It's always helpful to have some extra Bibles on hand. Turn on the telephone answering machine and put any animals outside. Ask a friend to come by and check your house for any smell of animals. This might be a good time and good motivation to bake some cookies, invest in some air freshener. Once you have everything done, make sure that you are ready to greet your friends at the door in person. Don't just yell from the kitchen, "Come on in, y'all." Hand them something to drink. Help them get a name tag. These name tags are so helpful for the first number of meetings, as it removes the awkward issues of trying to remember each other's names. It's a good practice to fill out the name tags in advance, then have a few extras for those who show up unexpectedly, right? Remember that many are taking a big step to show up at a stranger's house for the first time. Hand them something to drink. Help them get a name tag. These name tags are so helpful for the first number of meetings, as it removes the awkward issue of trying to remember each other's names. Check to make sure that the temperature is comfortable, that everyone knows how to find the bathroom, and that there is adequate lighting for everyone to see their Bibles and to take notes if they desire. Remind everyone to turn cell phones to silent mode so that there's no interruptions. Put the dog out in the backyard. Then begin to introduce them one to another and help them to network to get to know each other better. The first meeting is a good time to have refreshments at the beginning, so that the first 15 to 20 minutes are an informal time of snacking and talking. Then after about 15 minutes, gather everyone to their seats, open in prayer, share your excitement about this new group and how it's starting for the first time. The first priority is to build relational bridges of trust. This is where people can begin to share openly from their lives. Begin with an icebreaker question that is safe and anyone can answer without requiring a Bible degree. Many people are on edge coming to a stranger's home for the first time. They fear that they will be embarrassed with their lack of Bible knowledge, and that the group is a close-knit family where they will feel like an outsider. Icebreaker questions are designed for people from all backgrounds in a non-threatening fashion. It is a way to help people forget the tough day that they had at work, laugh a little, and settle in before putting in some healthy spiritual growth effort in the group. Go around the circle, have everyone introduce themselves, their birthplace, and what they expect of the group that they would want to commit to attending. Then you move into what you have prepared for the group. You might plan a study on a book of the Bible. You might be discussing the application from the previous week's sermon. But when you finish and there are about 15 minutes left, I suggest you do the following. I encourage groups to meet for an hour and a half, but not more than 2 hours. So in the last 15 minutes, get everyone's attention, thank everyone for coming, begin to share your vision for the group in the coming weeks. Share your heart for helping people connect with one another and connect with God, and that the group might learn how to live in community together. We believe that this is the beginning of something special, where you will know others and be known, where you will experience a safe place to share transparently and honestly without fear of being judged. Review your goals and dreams for the group. Explain why you are motivated to lead a group like this. Tell the group what will happen when they show up the following week. That the group will last for 10 to 12 weeks and that the meeting itself will last no longer than an hour and a half. Discuss how you plan to introduce prayer, building community, Bible discussion in a manner where no one feels uncomfortable. Be sure to emphasize that this is a safe community where we will be helping one another to grow in the faith at a pace that is comfortable. No one will be pushed. Let them know that there is group ownership by those who commit to coming. This way everyone benefits more as everyone comes prepared and ready to contribute to the discussion. In the next few weeks, we'll be talking about what it means to commit to this group. You will only get out of the group what you put in. So we'll be talking about expectations for each group member to contribute. Then close in prayer on time and dismiss the group. You want everyone to know that you will start and stop on time. Those who have to leave are free to take off. Those who want to talk more can stay and hang out. No one should feel embarrassed about leaving in the middle of a discussion because a babysitter is waiting at home. When you finish on time, you are honoring your commitment to be done in the time frame that you have asked from them. So keep an eye on your watch, and when the time comes to end the meeting, be sure and do it on time. Agree on a group social in the coming weeks. Sooner is best. Take a field trip, have a game night, take a short hike with a picnic lunch. The idea is to get some time together outside of the group, building relationships. Remind everyone of the time and place of the next meeting and invite people to attend worship services with you and bring a friend. So what to bring? Remind them. Bible, pen, notebook, homework. Close in prayer, asking that the group would be pleasing to the Lord in a safe place where people can sense a family connection of love and care. Then hand everyone a spiritual growth map booklet and ask each one to complete it by the next meeting. You might review the first page with the group to familiarize them with the tool. So next week, accelerating your small group. God's best to you. Bye for now.